Welcome to EquityLevers Finance Lab. We are investors and we've developed our own way of looking at data, and I'd like to present the same to all of you. This terminal actually focuses on valuation multiples, and we're going to see how our terminal can help you be a better judge of valuations through our terminal. So we're going to look at Acrysil Limited. As you can see that this company has given a 200% plus upside in the last 1 year. The price is 609. So the conventional data is presented in this format, separately for consolidated, separately for standalone, and each separate data point, whether it is annual data, quarterly data, ratio data, is separately listed. So we see five problems in the way of presentation. One is there is separate data for consolidated and standalone, and it expects that investors should combine it the way they want. Annual data is based on March ended data, but not on TTM. While these days most of the investments happen because of based on TTM data. Market cap and valuation multiples are not available for historic period. So node terminal gives you market cap as on that particular historic quarter or historic year, and valuation multiples like PE, PS, PB, EV EBITDA, EV assets are not available for historic periods. All data charts are independent and not juxtaposed. And finally, industry valuation multiples and aggregates are not available. So how do we solve this? Is that we're looking at Acrysil's data. So what we have done is we've added on the left side price and market cap to each of the result dates. So this is the result day of announcement for each of the company for this company across various quarter end dates. These are all standardized consolidated data. Wherever consolidated is available, our algorithm picks that, and wherever consolidated is not available, standalone is picked. The market cap is available on each result date. Then the sales and the growth ratios are available for each result date separately, and finally it ends up with the valuation ratios. This is truncated. There is more data points after that. So how does this help? This helps by saying that, let's say we take 2020 September quarter last year. If we take the number, if we see that it had a 17 times PE multiple, and this was on the back of an EBITDA margin of 20%, uh, profit growth probably in the low 20s range historically, or 15 to 20s range, and so the market multiple was about 17 times. And as the company started doing better with higher growth, better margin, the net profit is going up. You see that the PE multiple has also started to go up. There's a rule called PEG ratio. The PEG ratio says that the market, uh, the, the PE should be equivalent to the growth. So this company is clearly right now in a zone where it is able to generate probably 25 to 40% kind of growth, and so the market is giving it higher trailing multiple. It is also anticipating a sharp rise in profits going forward. So in this one chart, we are able to make all these analysis in a quick way. Let's go deeper into it. We also have brought in one more important uh, observation from valuation: is what is the contribution of PE multiple to the share price vis-a-vis the contribution of EPS. So, for example, in this left chart, the last quarter, since the last quarter, 1 day prior to the last quarter, whatever is the PE multiple, and the new TTMPE we have taken to compute that the PE, the price has reduced by 44 rupees, but based on the old PE, the 147 rupees was increased because of EPS, and the PE fall has contributed to negative 191 rupees. Similarly, on a 1 year time frame and 3 year time frame, this data is available. It will be a good judge whether the market, the PE multiple has risen ahead of EPS or otherwise, and you can take a better position based on this particular data. Going down, the balance sheet, we have the way we have juxtaposed is that you will get the net block, the market cap, the cash flow from operations, the working capital days for each of the year end dates. So how does this help? This helps by saying that if I look at a trend of working capital days, I can quickly say that this company is operating within its historic range, and there should be nothing to be alarmed about. The asset turnover is again placed as per for each of the result dates. The cash flow from operations, which is the free cash flow generated by the company, it's a cash flow statement item, is juxtaposed to balance sheet. Very useful in understanding the hygiene issues and also the investments made by the company. Now we come to the industry section. We In the industry section, what we have done is we've laid out the growth and various parameters one by one across. So this one shows the P ratio for each of the periods, historic period for each of the companies. Similarly, you will see absolute sales, EBITDA, PAT, EPS, sales growth, EBITDA margin, and so on and so forth. Every parameter you can, in one click, you'll be able to observe. It becomes very helpful when we are looking at small cap companies for which much analysis is not available. So graphically, we have certain innovative graphs which enable you to visualize the PE ratios, how they have been over a period of time, the EPS, how it has been over a period of time. These two charts very clearly give you a good idea about this company. So, in a sense, what we have done, we have unified consolidated and standalone data by preferring consolidated data. Records for market cap and valuation multiples at each quarterly result announcement dates is available. Focus on the more recent TTM data as opposed to annual data. Hope you enjoy. Thank you.